Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Michael Miner. And I know later on today, or if he comes in today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you guys to the Revolution Wrestling's Pledge of Allegiance review show for July 22nd, 2015. Pledge of Allegiance last weekend was not the ordinary. Last weekend was the most destructive weekend in Revolution Wrestling with the attacks from Salvation onto Mike Houston, Kyle Cash, and Big John. Pretty much Big John got back up, and Jimmy Jack Daniels. As y'all know, as I wait for the arrival of Jimmy Jack, or as I wait for the arrival of Jim Spraggan or the Freak, the new Revolution Wrestling Hardcore Champion, I'm going to go ahead and talk about we're going to just go ahead and get into our first match. As I see here, commenting on my posts, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I apologize. Give me a few hours, minutes. I've just started. Hail Salvation, really? D-Row, really? I gotta really give a fudge what you think. I hate to have Jim Spraggan and his stupid The Freak on this show, but we're going to have the Freak and him, Jim Spraggan, on my show here in a few minutes or so. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the pre-show match. Mo Dinger with I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, as I sit here try to keep my anger down, because we're going to have Jim Spraggan and his goons, actually, or just his goon, the Freak, with him, or maybe not, we don't know. We're going to talk about the pre-show match, Mo Dinger versus Daryl Omerta versus Truson. Mo Dinger with Scott Anderson at ringside, and Darren Omerta with Sicko the Clown at ringside. Really good, decent match. Really great back and forth stuff. The beginning of the show, beginning of the stuff, we got to see Darren throw, not D-Row, but Darren Omerta started throwing water balloons at kids. As you guys know, as it was humid and hot outside. I know a lot of the wrestlers were all burnt up, and a lot of them were pretty much a little dehydrated from being sitting out there in that sun too long. I have to say, wow, great match. Your winner of that match is Truson. I think Truson is proving to everybody in Revolution Wrestling that he's there to be a wrestler. I'm starting to like what Truson is doing in Revolution Wrestling. To me, he could be one day future American champion or Unbreakable champion. For now, because the World Heavyweight title picture, I don't think he's ready for the title picture. As I try to look at my Facebook, just in case if someone tries to message me some stupid message on my Facebook. Yeah, great match. Your winner of that match was Truson on the pre-show match. I want to say what a good. They had an awesome opening with with Moxley. Moxley doing all the Pledge of Allegiance stuff, and then after that they had some guy come out and sing the national anthem. A lot of tensions going on right after the Pledge of Allegiance was sung. We had Jim Spraggan, which we didn't see him. He pretty much was hiding somewhere over by the fans, so he doesn't get in the middle of the Pledge of Allegiance, which he's pretty much a disrespectful guy. But it was awesome to see all the champions come out and all the superstars. really great way to start off the show, and then with the pre-show win with Truson. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the matches, the main card. Our first one was pretty much the one I pretty much enjoyed. It was the Super Beard Bros taking on Chris Kennedy and Pennywise. Great back and forth tag team action, as you guys know. Rob Adams was put in I think a 4-on-1 handicap match. I think it was at Revolution Wrestling's Golden Opportunity, which Rob Adams won that one due to the help of Mike Houston. As you guys saw the live reaction that I did for that match, and pretty much Jim Spraggan had some stupid belated present for me during the Revolution report. But it was Chris Kennedy, and it was really good to see. It was really good to see Madman WK return. I haven't seen him in a while. I think he was out for a while due to injury or some kind of stuff that he was going through. But it was really good to see him back. Pretty much whole entire hair was bald. It was awesome to see that. Oh God, now what, D-Row? What do you want, D-Row? Excuse me, I'm one half of the tag team champions. You show me some damn respect, you wiener lover. D-Row, go screw yourself. I mean, seriously, just shut up. You just stay out of it. But, yeah, pretty much great match. Great tag team action because Rob Adams was telling the fans who is the partner of his choosing, because he pretty much was about to be put in a 2-on-1 handicap match again. But this time, out came Madman WK, or one half of the Super Beer Bros. It was really good to see the Super Beer Bros back together again to take on Chris Kennedy and Pennywise. Great back and forth action of the tag team match. There were a lot of spots here and there that was a little need to be critiqued a little more. But I have to say congratulations to the Super Beer Bros. Yes, the Super Beer Bros beat Chris Kennedy and Pennywise, which it started off my day as a happy day to see that part, watching Pennywise and Chris Kennedy get their butts kicked from the boys, the Super Beer Bros, which I'm trying to start a beard as I try to take a sip of my root beer here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get into the title matches. All of these were all title matches. Our first title match was for the Revolution Wrestling Unbreakable Championship, as the Jesus was supposed to defend the belt against Sir Reginald, but Sir Reginald was not there at the time of the show before the show started. So the Jesus decided to make an open challenge for the Unbreakable Championship, which Crypt used to do that kind of stuff. And this David dude, was awesome to see his tweet on Battleground, which he said the Jesus Unbreakable Championship is better than John Cena's U.S. title, which is true, which was awesome to see that on YouTube, on Facebook. Great back and forth match, but the Jesus said, you know what, I'm going to put an open challenge to anybody in the back. So then out comes Kia. Kia decided to accept the open challenge. He used to be a 2-time Unbreakable champion back in the FYW era. It was really good to see that match, back and forth pace. A lot of great stuff in the match. There was a lot of great spots. I thought maybe Kia almost had the win, but the Jesus decided to win with a really quick count. Somehow, some way, it was like way too quick for him to win that match. So he won the match by putting his legs on the rope, just like what D-Row did at Golden Opportunity last month. Now the Jesus must have got taught by D-Row, and D-Row must have taught him, hey, do this, put your legs over the rope, and 1, 2, 3. The win of the match was for Jesus by the way of dirty pin. I know a lot of wrestlers use that kind of deal to win their match to retain their belts. But your winner of that match was Vajesus. Congratulations, Vajesus, on your successful retain of the Revolution Unbreakable Championship. Now we go into something that I really want to talk about real quick before we get into the hardcore title match. So, Salvation. You've decided to do something stupid. A lot of your stupid fans, all your stupid goons, which I know a lot of all these stupid idiots call me Wiener Boy, which I really give two fucks about. Yes, I did teach him. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, you did, D-Ro. Woo, good. Good. Good teaching, because you suck. Okay, D-Ro, which I will gladly appreciate your tag team title match later, which I shouldn't, but that'll be later. I want to talk about Kyle Cash coming out and making an announcement that he was going to leave Revolution Wrestling. Oh no, I think it was after the hardcore match, but I want to talk about this. Kyle Cash stating that he was going to leave Revolution Wrestling for a while to bring himself back up. Well, guess who decided to come out? Fucking Jim Spraggan and his goon Salvation decided to come out and interrupt Kyle Cash and pretty much decided to give me my belated birthday present by attacking Kyle Cash, which Kyle Cash is on the shelf right now due to a concussion to the head. And then also decided to put Mike Houston through a table. Now, this is the most stupidest thing that I'm going to talk about that really ticked me off. Mike Houston, or Jim Spraggan, decided to grab a fan out of the ordinary, a nice young lady, threw her in the ring, and decided to have Nikki Novocaine to do whatever she wanted to the fan by slapping her in the face, beating the hell out of her, which was Kia's girlfriend. Which Kia decided to come out to try to attack Salvation and all his goons. What the fuck you want, D-Ro? Really, D-Ro? What? Excuse me, I suck. That's why you're inhaled how many wieners at once? Show me some damn respect, you pud. I'm a damn champion. A champion. Wow. You sure you're a champion? Because Kurt doesn't think you're a champion. Nobody in this world thinks you're a champion. And I know I'm supposed to have Jim Spraggan and his goon, the Freak, on this show, which he's saying he wants me to give him a few hours or minutes, which I'm not giving him no hours, no minutes, because I'm not sitting here waiting for his ass to get on this show. Either get your ass on the show or don't even come on at all. You see, Jim Spraggan and Salvation, you love to push my buttons, do you? Really love to get me to the point. I feel like September 5th should be the day that I end Salvation. September 5th looks really good on my calendar, which is in 2 months. Cruising for a bruising. I think Jim Spraggan and Salvation deserves a cruising for a bruising by yours truly and 4 other men that I want to pick to join me in battle, in war, to take on Salvation. But I'm going to still keep thinking. I'm going to still keep thinking. Jim Spraggan and Salvation, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could do anything in your power to try to get me to come back. You could try everything. You could try everything in your power to have me come back to Streator, Illinois, to Safe Haven, and take my frustration out on you, Jim Spraggan. You want to hit people with sledgehammers? Oh, poor thing, boo-hoo-hoo, because you got hit in the back with the sledgehammer from Mike Houston, because you really deserved that hit in the back with the sledgehammer. All this all hail Salvation crap, it's getting ridiculous. Mike Houston, I don't care what you have to do. You better get this shit straightened out. But I want to talk about a match real quick. This was for the Revolution Wrestling Hardcore Championship, as my boy Jimmy Jack Daniels defended the Hardcore Championship against the Freak of Salvation. Now, the deal that is supposed to happen, the deal that me and Jim Spraggan, I wish I didn't have to sign my deal to the devil. If I were to win my match, if Jimmy Jack Daniels won against the Freak, he would not to be on my review show. Now, I am supposed to have Jim Spraggan on here. Jim Spraggan and the Freak were supposed to be on here if I were to lose the match. So, let's get into... Come on, D-Ro, I'm a little busy here doing a show. Kurt didn't think I'm a champion. Are you blind? What did he think then? Since you know everything, right? No, I don't know everything. So, D-Ro, you and Kurt can go... I don't know. But it was Jimmy Jack Daniels against the Freak for the Revolution Wrestling Hardcore Championship, which we knew was no disqualification match, which it was no, no limits, no, it's all hardcore. There was a lot of awesome spots in that match. Seeing Jimmy Jack Daniels use a bottle of water poured onto the Freak and shock him with the bug zapper. As you guys know, the bug zapper is a little deathly weapon. Oh, man, I got 50%. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, as I walk over there to grab the charger. I need a charger for my tablet, which is about to die on me. Oh, I could die. I mean, I really don't care if I don't need to hear D-Ro and his bull crap on Facebook. I wouldn't mind having this be off the air. So, let's see, what the hell is this? Oh, Jim Spraggan decided to comment. Let's see what he says. Downloading what I need, it might take a while. Well, whoopie freaking do. Sorry, but I'm not sitting here waiting for your ass to get on this show. So, the Hardcore Championship match, great. A lot of great spots. I thought, to me, we thought we had Jimmy Jack Daniels about to do a splash, or one of the Vader bombs, onto the Freak on a table. But the match, well, pretty much we had freaking Minion come out and decide to hit Jim Spraggan with a chair, which the Freak power bombed Jimmy Jack through a table, which I know Jimmy Jack Daniels was bleeding due to, I think, one of the cheese grinders that the Freak grinded onto his head, which he was bleeding profusely. He was bleeding a lot of blood coming out of his head. But your winner of that match and your new Revolution Wrestling Hardcore Champion is the Freak. Oh, screw yourself there, D-Ro. I have no damn shit stand for you. Shut up. Go talk to yourself. Go do something constructive. The Freak wins the match and then decides to look at the camera and say these few words. Moxley, fuck you, Minor. Oh my God, you make me laugh, Freak. Why didn't you come on down to Wisconsin or have me come down there and you say it right to my face? Because once I say it right to your face, I'm gonna put my fist in your face and I'm gonna knock you the fuck out in front of you. But I had to sign the deal with the devil, and I'm supposed to have Jim Spraggan and his goons on this show, which I'm in awe and shocked right now that I'm supposed to have Jim Spraggan and his goon, the Freak, on here to pretty much shove the hardcore title into my face and say, look, Minor, we got the hardcore championship. What are you going to do about that? And then to top it all, the freaking security's sitting there on their dead ass doing absolutely nothing to help out. They're just standing there on their ass, looking around, waiting for the stuff to calm down, and decide to bring out the wrestlers to take them out of the ring, to help them to the back, and all that stuff. But does it feel like to me? Does it feel like to me I need to put my Fan of the Year award on the line and also put my soul on the line and say if that I lose any matches with Salvation or the Princeton Preps, that I join Salvation, that I no longer talk about Mike Houston, that I have to sit here every single day and say that Salvation is the best group in Revolution Wrestling, and also Princeton Preps are the best tag team in Revolution Wrestling. You see, we have Knockdown coming up in August. And I'm going to put something on the line. I know a lot of fans are going to hate me for it. I know D-Row and freaking Jim Spraggan are going to enjoy themselves when I say this. Yeah, shut up. So D-Row, you can show this video to your friend Jim Spraggan. All right, D-Row? as of knockdown, if I lose my prediction for the main event of knockdown or any match, or if I, okay, we're going to do it this first way. If I win my match predictions for August's 2015 knockdown, Salvation is no longer allowed on this review show or the Princeton Preps. And mostly D-Row not allowed on this show. But if I lose all matches, I hate to say this, but I will join Salvation and I will now on will say Salvation is the best group in Revolution Wrestling. And I'm saying this true, that I say that Salvation is the best group in Revolution Wrestling, and that I say that the Princeton Preps are the best Revolution Wrestling Tag Team Champions in Rev Dub. Would that make you happy, D-Row? I mean, come on, message me. Would that make you happy if I lose all matches? That I lose all the match predictions? That I come on here and that I say on this show, I know Mike Houston's going to hate it. I know Scott's going to hate it. I know everybody's going to hate it. I know all my fans are going to hate this. But I will say that Princeton Preps are the best tag team champions in the world. And that Salvation is right and I'm wrong. Is that going to make you happy, Spraggan? Would that really make you happy? Would that really make you happy, D-Row? Is that going to please these idiotic people, to my fans, and to you, D-Row? Is this going to basically say that you guys are the best tag team champions in the world, and that Salvation is right and I'm wrong? See, here we go. Let's see what D-Row's got to say. No, you lose 2, then accept. Okay, if I lose 2 matches, I'll accept. I will accept, and I will say that Salvation is right and I'm wrong. And then I'll say Princeton Preps are the best tag teams in Revolution Wrestling. Will that please you? If I get 2 matches wrong. 2 matches. I was going to give you the whole card if I lost the whole entire card. And if I lose the next show, I'll tell Jim Spraggan right to his face, on camera, that he is right and I'm wrong. I will say that. I'll even say that to D-Row. I'll say, D-Row, you and Kurt are the best tag team champions in Revolution Wrestling history. I hate to do... No, we're waiting for a message from D-Row. As he was one of the viewers. One of my other viewers is my sister. It's watching. Thank you, sis, for watching. Be nice. I could have done only one. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead now, as I got the Hardcore Championship match, a title match out of my way. We're going to talk about the next title match, which was for the Revolution Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. This was 3 out of the 5 title defenses that was on Revolution Wrestling. We have the Princeton Preps of Kurt Reed and D-Row taking on the tag team of Wolf Assassin and Dmitri. Now, to escape from what happened last month, D-Row really pretty much won the match cleanly. Watch it. I watched the whole entire match, and he won cleanly. Okay, D-Row, is that happy for you? I mean, you won the match fair and square with no ropes, no anything else. You won with anything necessary. But there was a lot of good spots between both teams. Between D-Row, between the Princeton Preps and Wolf Assassin and Dmitri, they had really great moves in the match. It was really good to see Kurt Reed doing a suplex. I think it was D-Row or it was Kurt that did suplex off the top rope, which was a great move for D-Row or Kurt Reed, one of the two that did that. I have to say congratulations to the Princeton Preps on winning the Revolution Wrestling, or retaining the Revolution Wrestling Tag Team Championships. They defended the titles cleanly. They defended the belts the way it's supposed to be. They won the match cleanly. There was no, I didn't see any, damn right, any means necessary. They won. Let's just say they won the tag team championship match. They retained the belts. They did an excellent job in their match. Let me see here. They did an excellent job in their match. Let's take a sip. All right. But great win for the Princeton Preps. And they will move on to Adrenaline. I don't know what's going to be happening on Adrenaline. I will be watching Adrenaline this August 1st, I think it is. I think it's August 1st or whenever it's going to be. I will be watching Adrenaline, and I'll be doing a review for that and all that stuff. Now we're going to go ahead and get into our fourth, I think it is, yep, fourth title match. It was for the Revolution Wrestling, for the Revolution Wrestling's American Championship. As, wait, did I, what the fuck? Oh man, I must have been all fucked up. I put Vajesus as the American champion. Okay, wow. I put Vajesus as the American champion. It was Shawn Mitchell defending the American Championship. Okay, thank you. About time you acknowledge the greatest tag team in Revved Up. Yes, you're the greatest tag team in Revved Up. Okay. Done. Hopefully. It was Shawn Michaels defending the American Championship against Chaos. Somehow, some way, just as about the match was about to start, this match ended in a no contest due to Salvation coming out to pretty much destroy Shawn Michaels. I mean, Shawn Mitchell was beaten up tonight. I mean, was devastated, was destroyed, was beaten up by Salvation, was squashed by Chris Kennedy. I mean, wow. Then, just after the match was over, Chaos decides to unmask himself. Now, I tried to catch the name. If D-Row or anybody that knows what the name is, his real name, I had to say, wow. Chaos now joining Salvation. I mean, there's going to be a lot more joining Salvation. I bet you the next one is going to be, it's going to be the tag champions, Princeton Preps. The Jesus will be a good fitting for Salvation. And the Revolution World Champion of Brian Phoenix, which we will get to the main event here in a minute. But pretty much it was ended in no contest. Pretty much Shawn Michaels was getting beat up like crazy. Also, we now have a new member of Salvation, of Chaos. I'll just call him by Chaos for now. Chaos is now the newest member of Salvation. Ugh, I hate talking about Salvation. They're really they're really pissing me off. I'm getting to the point that I'm about to leave here and go down to Streeter, Illinois to get ready for that pay-per-view and have that 5-on-5 match that Jim Spraggan told me at FanFest for September 5th between his team against my team. If I lose, I get 5 kendo shots. If he loses, I give him 5 kendo shots. Kendo sticks to the back. I'm going to still keep thinking about this. I'm going to still keep thinking about it. Chaos is now Dason James. Okay, Dason James is the newest member of Salvation. Thank you, D-Row. That is the newest member of Salvation. He is no longer Chaos. He is now known as Dason James. To me, when I see him, Dason James, he reminds me of a guy from Wrestling from Death. I can't remember his name, Harvey or some kind of dude. He somewhat reminds me of him from MCW World Champion. He looks just like him, but it's not really him. But his name is Dason James, is now the newest member of Salvation. Thank you to D-Row for correcting me on that. It's been a lot of chaos going around, or been a lot of destruction going around Revolution Wrestling. Jim Spraggan said there's going to be a war, and it looked like there was a war tonight at Revolution Pledge of Allegiance. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the main event of the evening. It was for the Revolution. It was a triple threat match for the Revolution Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, as the newer of Brian Phoenix. Brian Phoenix earlier today saying he really doesn't care about the fans. He really doesn't care about anybody but himself. Well, because, with that world title, it gets you, to make sure that that belt is yours, that the World Heavyweight Championship is going nowhere. So we had Brian Phoenix defending the world title against the Dream Team, Prodigy Snake, and Crips. Wow, a lot of stuff going on. The first part I want to talk about, it was also a no disqualification, no countouts. Pretty much let's just say it was a no disqualification match, no countouts, no disqualification. Oh, that son of a bitch! Why am I tired? I never do this when I do a review. I'm always like, think I'm tired or something. But
That's him.
the hell?
What the hell?
Oh God, Jim Spraggan.
Yes, sir. What are you
Oh my
doing,
God.
buddy?
Oh.
Why are
So you had a
so-
nice night, didn't you, Saturday?
Oh, it was a great afternoon, buddy. Told you. People
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
listen.
Thank you for my belated birthday present.
Yeah, I hope so. I think Houston liked it too when he went through that table.
I got so
Yep.
confused with that part. I'm sitting there like, oh God, help me. But yeah, we're pretty much now into the main event of the evening, the triple threat match for the Revolution title.
No. Let's go back. All I'm on here is for. Remember when Freak beat Jimmy Jack?
Yes, I knew.
And do you remember what one of the stipulations was besides me being on this report?
That the Freak would be on.
No. There was another thing.
Oh, sometimes I can't remember.
That you need to be on your knees telling him how great a wrestler Freak is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I better do it.
Yep, better do it. Yep.
Gotta eat my freaking couture where this shit is up on my thing, which this isn't my bedroom, but okay.
All right.
I'm on E.
There you go.
The Freak is the best hardcore champion in the world.
Keep going.
And Salvation is the best through the world. They were right, and I was wrong. And I should shut up while I'm ahead, or something bad's going to happen.
All right. That's great.
Oh.
Super duper.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. That was great. Great.
You're welcome. Oh. Now can we get to the main event?
I haven't even watched the main event yet. You know why? Because I've been too busy watching Houston go through a table, watching Kyle Cash get a concussion, watching Jimmy Jack bleed all over himself. Shawn Mitchell. I watched Shawn Mitchell get a couple cane shots. Watched the fan get dropped on her face twice. And watch Kia come running into the ring to save the little fan. And he got dropped on his face too. It was a great day, dude. I mean, I couldn't be any happier. I haven't wiped a smile off my face in a couple days, buddy. It's just been on my face. Can't help it. Told you. And now the thing that we're going to prove is we're going to prove that Houston is a, excuse my language, a fraud and a liar. He is a fraud and a liar. And if you go back and look at the stuff from last year, he hasn't changed. And I'm pretty soon I'm going to have to hear Cletus, old Uncle Fetus from the Daniels clan, and he's going to go, we just do, we're going to get retribution, blah blah blah. Well, they haven't changed either. If you go back and look how many people they jumped last year, and everybody's on me because we're jumping all these people. We're not just jumping people. We're jumping people that are in his clique. Did we do anything to the Beard Bros when we were in there, when we were in the match? No. We shot powder in Rocker's face. You know why? Because he's with Houston. Houston started this whole war. He started it, and nobody's listening to Jim Spraggan about Houston hasn't changed. Houston hasn't changed. How do people that have never, they don't win matches, but they get title shots. They get title shots. The only title shot that we've got, Salvation has got, is the hardcore. Don't go around the world championships. We can't have you do that. Well, you know something, Sean Mitchell? We're going to take your belt. One way or the other, we're taking your belt. It's going to be over, and we're going to, and your little scrawny ass will be lucky if we don't break you in half. Because you're one of little Mike Houston's buddies. All right, buddy. Hey, you know something? I've had a great time being on here. I hope you have too. Have me on here. You know what? You're really quiet now. I don't like it when you're quiet. Why are you so quiet? Come on, you can talk. Okay. I know I probably gave you a bad indigestion or something, brother. But you know something? I will see you and I'll watch. I know you probably talk bad about us, which is fine. If you wanted to talk bad about us, that would be great. You know me. I don't really care. So I hope to see you down here soon again. Because, you know, Freak really wants to see you. I didn't want him to let him be on here because he is not happy with you. If that wasn't made quite evident on the videos. So, you know something? We'll see you, buddy. You have a good day. I'm glad you loved the videos because I pretty much did. Oh, yes, and the Super Beard Bros did beat us. But you know something? Like I said there, we had bigger fish to fry, and we did. So, you have a good day. I'm leaving you now. You have a pleasant, pleasant day. All right, bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jim Spraggan from Salvation. I had to get on my knees to do a lot of stuff for him. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm back again. I got to get out of here. All right, see ya.
Yeah. I don't know. If Mike Houston does not do something about this, a lot of people, a lot of fans are going to hate me. But I think I might just join Salvation and save myself for a while. I mean, hold on. I got to see what message he sent me. Yes, hail Salvation. I just still want my hands on Salvation. Fucking hands on him. Well, let's get to the main event. For the Revolution World Heavyweight Championship, as oh my God, freaking Spraggan got through my fucking head again. For the Revolution Wrestling Heavyweight Championship triple threat match, as Brian Phoenix defended the world title against Prodigy Snake and Crypt. It looked like Prodigy Snake and Crypt didn't look like a tag team. Brian Phoenix handcuffed. Calm, Michael, calm. You'll get your hands on Spraggan one of these days. You will get your hands on him one of these months. So going off topic, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see me, I'm in a really pissed off mood with Salvation and Jim Spraggan and the Freak that wants to see me. Pretty much the World Heavyweight Championship main event was awesome. Brian Phoenix comes up with the win. Pretty much we had Crypt handcuffed to the ring post, which was somewhat really of a decent, awesome way to get rid of one of the opponents. Then all of a sudden, as Crypt got unhandcuffed, decided to attack Prodigy Snake, which he was there to try to help him, get him unhooked and everything else. But your winner of that match, and still the Revolution Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, is Brian Phoenix. We've had at least four out of the 5 successful title reigns. We had Princeton Preps retain their tag team titles. We've had Shawn Mitchell's retain his American Championship due to disqualification, due to no contest. We had the Jesus retain the Unbreakable title, and Jim Spraggan retaining the other belt. Wait a second. What's Spragg saying here? Let this beer know when it's up. Oh, man. All I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, that was about it for all the matches tonight. I know I just lost a lot of viewers now. Jim Spraggan and Salvation. I swear to God, Jim Spraggan, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, and I'm going to get Salvation, and I'm going to get the Freak, and I'm going to take that hardcore title away from the Freak. As much as I hate this to say, Salvation has taken over Revolution Wrestling. I had to get on my knees for Jim Spraggan. I just don't know why. I just don't know why I should just sign myself to the devil. If Jim Spraggan does nothing by September 5th, I guess I'm just going to have to sign my deal to the devil. I'm going to join Salvation. Houston, you got to start doing something with Salvation. They're running rampant. You say you're not going to wrestle, wrestle. As pissed off as